Japan. That's right, I'm in Nippon! And today I want to show you middle-class Japan. So I've decided to take my DJI Osmo onto the street and film. This is a lower middle-class area in Japan. And I thought this would be ideal to show you some real Japan. What does Japan really look like? So I've gone into this urban area. I'm staying with a homestay family, and I'm hoping to get some really groundbreaking footage. I want to beat the other channels and show you real Japan. This is your chance to see Japan for the reality that it is. So firstly, have a look at this housing estate. This housing estate's probably about 20 to 30 years old. It's quite an average housing estate in an average town and an average place. And this shows you how the Japanese live. It's quite fascinating to walk around and have a look around. What you notice is a lot of these houses are prefabricated. Prefabricated houses. And the thing that is interesting is the blocks of land are actually quite small. The average size here is a third of the size of an American or an Australian block. Quite small. And the people here have they don't really have a lock-up garage. At best, you have a carport. That's right, a carport. Which is a bit of a shame because the elements here, it can get really cold in winter with a bit of snow and ice. And we'd like to look after our automobiles. I always say the sign of a good man is a well-kept automobile. And one of the great things in Japan is the parks. Japanese people love to have a park for children. And even though the population is aging, there's still quite a few parks around there. And these look very much 1960s type vintage here. Look at this. We've got a slide. We've got some concrete blocks there, and we've got a set of swings. Very uninspiring, I'm afraid to say there. And right behind the swings in the park, we've got a bit of a co-op farm happening here. Some people can grow vegetables just to relax a bit, get away from the hustle bustle of life in Japan. And at the moment it's winter, so everything's a bit brown. It's very, very cold, 2 to 3 degrees. We have had snow here, but it's 2 to 3 degrees. It's bloody freezing. And it's interesting to see Japanese people out in the wild here, out in the wild enjoying themselves. So if we have a walk around here, we can see we've got some fair bit of greenery. People take a bit of pride in having some trees and shrubs growing in their front yard. And we can see a little bit of individualism. Yes, it is a prefab city, but it's fun to have a squizzy around here. And a lot of these buildings here would be 3 and 4 LDK, lounge, dining, kitchen. That's right, 3 sort of rooms and a lounge dining kitchen. This is what the Japanese like to call home. This is kind of a modernish housing estate. And it's quite fun to walk around here. It's interesting how they've got gutters where the grates, so they have a system to get rid of large amounts of water easily. And it's quite fascinating how things are handled. Very fascinating indeed. Middle class Japan. It's something that a lot of people don't see. They see the big cities. They see the sex districts. Well, very expensive sex districts. But you don't really see what is middle class urban Japan like. And on the ArchieLuxury channel, I want to bring my viewers the ultimate in entertainment and viewing. I'm here to inform my audience in an educated way using comic humor, comic genius, and just interesting shit to entertain you fuckers. Urban Japan is very interesting. It's a cool way to go. I hope to bring a series looking at many urban countries. I want to look at America. I want to look at Hong Kong, Singapore, Bangkok, lower middle class urban areas. This is where the growth, this is where the potential is. This is where my audience market share comes from. ArchieLuxury, wandering aimlessly around urban Japan. Tell me what you think, fuckers. In these urban areas here, you don't have vending machines as populous as in the cities. However, that doesn't mean to say there's no vending machines. A couple of homes in this urban area have a bit of a side business with some vending machines. There's hot coffee, cold drinks, and quite a few refreshments available. It's nice to see. The prices are very, very reasonable. 130 yen, what's that? About 130 yen is about $1.30 American. It's about $1.60 Australian, $1.70 Australian. Quite reasonable for the convenience of a vending machine. It's quite great to walk around and see this in Japan. This is ArchieLuxury for the ArchieLuxury channel signing out. I hope you enjoy these Japanese videos. If you enjoy them, please leave a few comments below. If you hate them, leave some comments below. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends about my channel. The ArchieLuxury channel, I'm hoping to bring a perspective of the world for my viewers. Love yous all, and take care, and don't forget...